Welcome back. A few weeks ago, we talked to a local high school student heading to Washington, D.C. to observe what is going on in the U.S. Senate and the White House. Emmabella Rudd is back, and what did she learn? Emmabella, you go to Pinecrest?
Riverview High School. Yeah, no, you're good.
I apologize there. And tell us about the group that you went with. It's a nonpartisan group, correct?
Yeah, so I went to Girls State this summer, and out of the 350 girls that attended, I was chosen one out of the two girls to be senators up at Girls Nation. And so basically we do everything at a federal level instead.
So you spent several days in the U.S. Senate and then several days also at the White House?
Yes, so we did Senate sessions, and then we were fortunate enough to visit the White House one of the days out of the week.
I want to ask you what you did in the Senate and what you learned there, but I also want to ask you about the atmosphere there, because you know we live in such interesting times there, and we hear about the frustration in the Senate that not much of anything is really taking place right now. What did you pick up and what did you glean from the senators and the staff that you met and talked to? Yes,
so we as Girls Nation senators, 16 to 17-year-olds, we conducted our own Senate session, but we were actually fortunate enough to visit our actual Senate and see how it works there. We had a fantastic time in the Senate, actually seeing 100 girls across the nation very passionate about their issues, top of their class, coming in and sharing their personal views was very inspiring, and seeing all of them share their personal views just was very enlightening and a very great learning experience. But actually going into the Senate, you could see everyone there doing almost the same thing, and it was kind of a learning experience seeing all that happen right in front of me.
Did you pick up in terms of what is going on these days in Washington? There's so much going on right now, and a lot of it is controversial. Did any of the senators talk to you about that and talk about the environment that they are living in and working in these days?
Well, we were fortunate enough to meet with Senator Nelson and Senator Rubio, and we talked to them about what they're dealing with right now and a little bit about our environment. That's a big issue that they actually work together on, which was really awesome with everything going on. We're a little concerned about that, but then seeing them that they work together was an amazing, enlightening experience.
They are very interesting, because one's a Republican, one's a Democrat, but they have a very good working relationship, and they work together on a lot of bills that help Florida.
Yes.
Now, you went over to the White House. I know that you thought you were going to be seeing the president. You didn't get to see the president, but you did get to see this man, the Vice President of the United States, Mike Pence. What was that like?
That was amazing. We went into the White House, which was an amazing experience. We got to speak to him for a little bit, and he congratulated us on our, opportunity. This is an amazing opportunity, actually. A previous president was actually in the Boys Nation, so it was just amazing to have that opportunity as well.
All right, quick Trivial Pursuit question. Which president are you talking about?
Bill Clinton, actually, and so he was actually a Boys Nation senator several years ago, but but actually meeting, and it could be footsteps for the future. We could be meeting with a future girl president, so it's awesome.
There's a famous picture of Bill Clinton, a young Bill Clinton with President Kennedy in the Rose Garden there. Maybe one day there will be a President Emmabella Rudd with Vice President Pence.
That would be amazing. It was an amazing experience, and I'm so glad I got to meet him.
Okay, Emmabella, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Before we go, we want to share with you what some of our viewers are saying about last night's show on the battle over dredging Big Pass to renourish Lido Beach. There is a continuing legal action, and there is continuing concern about whether the planned dredging could damage Siesta Key Beach, one of the biggest sources of revenue in the county. We went to Facebook for your thoughts, and Robert says, it's important to protect our entire coastline, and since the Army Corps of Engineers says it won't hurt Siesta, and that is what they do, I don't understand such selfishness. But Bonnie says a couple of years ago they renourished Venice Beach from the jetty down. I think it was about $7 million to do. Looks like nothing was ever done. Mother Nature will always win. Well, if you'd like to join the conversation on tonight's topic, just visit our Facebook page at facebook.com/MySuncoast. We want to thank Emmabella Rudd for joining us tonight.